Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan and welcome to the channel. Now in tonight's presentation, we are going to discuss some items that really haven't been in the news lately. And what I'm talking about is Metaverse stocks. Something that was talked about quite a bit about a year ago, lost a lot of that hype. Most of the hype's gone to the AI field itself. However, I'm noticing that there's some great potential with a lot of these companies. So in tonight's presentation, I'm going to show you why I'm bullish on these positions, what in the market makes me feel that getting into these positions is suitable, and in addition, I'm going to give you my top 5 picks to play this field. So if this is something that you're interested in, stick around and let's get started. Now, like I mentioned a moment ago, Metaverse stocks really just haven't been in the news lately. Now, this morning when I came to the office, I did see that Roblox shares popped 12% based off this most recent earnings report. Now, as I look at this position right now, it's actually up almost 18%. You can see the article right behind me. Shares of Roblox pop 12% after company's third quarter results beat estimates. Now, a lot of these Metaverse companies are not profitable, but what I like about Roblox, there's a couple things I like about it actually. Now, the first thing here is that its active users is up 20% year over year. In addition, they are being more physically responsible. In a letter to the shareholders Wednesday, Roblox said that it has slowed its spending growth across major expense areas. This is very viable for some of these companies here. As interest rates rise, these companies are under a lot of pressure. However, you can see Roblox has performed very well here. They have a great ecosystem. If you're not familiar with this company, there's a great chance that your kids or grandkids definitely know about Roblox and participate in the Roblox ecosystem. Now, for any company to thrive, it has to be profitable. So if I scroll down here, we can take a look and see that its earnings per share were at a loss, but it did beat estimates. Now, the loss per share came in at 45 cents compared to the overall estimate of just 51 cents. Therefore, the revenue did beat estimates at $839 million to beat $830 million. Therefore, we do see this company on the path to profitability. Now, there are 2 reasons why I'm making this video. The first one, Roblox earnings. Great earnings report. The stock is up almost 18% last time I looked at it. Therefore, we see a lot of interest and a lot of volume in this type of position. In addition, I do have up my second reason right now why I'm bullish on these positions right now. Now, if you look right behind me, I do have the Qs up over the last 3 months. Now, the reason why I have the Qs up is because these are some of the biggest tech companies out there and can move the market. Now, if we take a look here over the last 3 months, we do see the QQQ or the NASDAQ 100 on a clear downtrend here represented by this blue line, touching that blue line several times and retracing each time. However, earlier this week, we do see price action actually broke above this downward trend line. The 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average. So these are all things I really like about this trade setup. Now, the only thing I do have as a bearish sentiment here is we are currently at a level of resistance at 373.42. Therefore, I would like to see price action take out this level of resistance that can be represented by green lines in the color guard over the next few days. Or what I find very likely to happen is the price action retest this trend line here. I'd like to see some buying pressure and some large volume with a nice bottom wick showing that buying pressure at this retest level to enter these positions. Or if we do get market follow through, that'll be represented by green lights appearing in the price column within the next few days. So now between the news on Roblox earnings and the Qs breaking their downward trend line, let me show you my top 5 picks so that way we can make money. All right, VV Nation, what you've all been waiting for right behind me, I do have my top 5 picks for the Metaverse stocks. Now, these stocks is a diverse list that I was able to cherry pick from our Metaverse folder. Now, over on the left here, if we take a look, we can see this folder here that's titled Metaverse. Once you open this up, it does a phenomenal job of just breaking it down. You can find ETFs that cover this space entirely. Otherwise, you can break it down from gaming and communications, hardware, infrastructure, marketing, payments, and security. So it's a great way to diverse in this space. Now, that being said, the 5 picks I have right behind is a very diverse group of stocks in this space. That being said, if I scroll over to the right here, we can see that we do have software security represented by paloalto. Roblox Corp represents the leisure, the games themselves, the gaming. Block representing the payment system. Electronic arts also going into gaming and infrastructure itself. And then down below, we do have METV, which is an ETF on this space as a whole. So let's scroll back over to the left here. We can see that all of these stocks are up today. The only one down ever so slightly is Block Inc. It was positive earlier this morning. However, look, big moves on Roblox Corp, up 18% after it reported a phenomenal earnings beat earlier this morning. Now, a couple things I do like about these stocks here. If we take a look, RT, relative timing, all of these stocks are currently in uptrend and making the bulls money. In addition, 2 out of the 5 of these stocks currently have buy ratings. If you are more conservative in nature, only 1 of these stocks has an RS below 1, being Roblox Corp. Now, I will say Roblox is the more speculative play out of these 5 stocks. But the last thing I really like about these companies, if we scroll over to the right here, we can look at its GRT, or growth rate, and earnings. A lot of these companies have double-digit growth rates. If we take a look here, Palo Alto leads the charge at 37%. Roblox is the one negative here at negative 11%. However, look, Block up 25%. And Electronic Arts reporting at 9. Now, METV is an ETF, so its GRT is currently 0. So let's jump over to the graphs and see if there's still upside momentum to be had. Now, the first stock we have is Palo Alto. You can see nice price action from lower left to upper right over the last 3 months. In addition, nothing but buy and holds recommendations over the last 2 months here. Now, a couple things I do like about this, especially from a bottom fishing standpoint, is that we're not buying at a high. We'd actually be buying on this pullback here over the last several weeks. Now, to get confirmation, I'd like to see this 3 cross above this 8-day exponential moving average. And in addition, this prior swing high here on the 2nd of November, that high came in at 252.08. I'd like to see price action take this out to get confirmation to the upside. Now, if we go to the next one here, we got Roblox. Again, they just reported earnings today. You can see a huge gap up here. We do have an upper wick, so we are seeing some selling pressure off of this earnings report. However, the 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average. If I was a buyer right now, I'd like to see price action take out this level of support before getting into this position. Now, next on the list, we do have Square, or Block Inc. Now, a couple things I really like about this, especially from a bottom fishing standpoint right now. We do see price action under a lot of pressure over the last 3 months. However, look at this. We do have a fresh buy rating as of yesterday. So if you're looking for an early entry point and not looking to give up a lot of upside potential, the 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average already. However, the only thing I am concerned about right now is we are approaching this level of resistance, and over the last 4 trading days, we have not been able to break this level of resistance. Therefore, I'd like to see price action take out this red line here to get confirmation that the stock still has upside momentum. Now, next on the list, we do have EA Sports, which is a software company here. We do see price action higher than it was 3 months ago. We did get some buy ratings here, short-lived as a few weeks ago. Some selling pressure coming into place, but look at this nice long bottom wick here. And on the next day, look at this bullish candlestick showing that buyers are coming in at these levels, followed by the 3 crossing above the 8-day exponential moving average, and price momentum is still to the upside right now. Now, the last position is going to be the ETF on the space itself. Now, as of yesterday, we do see this price action did break this level of resistance at 997 and now becoming a level of support. However, the one thing I am concerned about this right now, we do see price action almost forming a doji candlestick. We do see the body, the open and close are relatively close right now. So I'd like to just look at this candlestick and see how it finishes out the day before, jumping in. And we don't even have any green lights in the color guard right now. However, just for future reference, we are getting buy ratings coming into place, and the 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average. So there are some things I really do like about this space as a whole. Now, at the beginning of this week, a little known company called Datadog reported earnings and surged 30%. Now, this is a cloud-based company that has exposure to the metaverse. Now, after seeing Roblox jump up 18% after it reported its earnings this morning, I had to look at the metaverse stocks collectively. Now, after looking at the Qs and some other things going on in the market itself, I'm seeing that tech stocks are starting to buck this downward trend. Thus, if you found this video informative and see the potential to make money with these stocks, please don't forget the like button and subscribe to our channel. Good night.
Hey VV Nation, you know that we can analyze any stock in a matter of seconds. Do you want to analyze any of your stocks for free? You want VectorVest to tell you what you really need to know about that stock? Well, you can. If you go to www.vectorvest.com/YTFSA, you can get a free stock analysis on any stock that you're currently holding or are possibly looking at. Folks, what do you have to lose? Do that now and analyze any of your stocks in a matter of seconds.